bit behind the scenes footage today of the UK Strongest Man quarterfinals. We're going down to breakfast now to see what athletes we can catch up with. Some of the athletes are down for breakfast. Alright, Cillein. How you doing? Alright, man. Alright, Des.
What's happening?
Alright, feel good?
Feeling good, mate. Feeling good.
Very good.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. Alright, Lewis, how you feeling?
Fantastic.
Getting the breakfast in you? Good man. Well, Scott, how's things?
All good, mate.
Feeling good? How are you feeling for today?
Looking forward to it, mate. Aye, just getting some food in, get ready.
What kind of food do you eat before a competition?
I had a wee treat for my usual porridge in the morning, so I had a couple of boxes of crunchy nuts.
Very good.
And then I'm going to go up and get some eggs, hash browns,
Classics.
bacon, stuff like that, mate. Aye.
Try and get the calories in.
That's it, aye.
And what event are you looking forward to the most today? Particularly this is the quarterfinals video that we're doing today.
Yeah.
Trying to get a backstage footage to see what kind of guys are feeling. This is the UK Strongest Man. Probably we've been building it up probably to be the toughest show in the world. I would say 3 days competition, 13 disciplines, and you have near not 12 disciplines out of the 13 because of the eliminators last year.
Usually.
So it does bother you. But what event are you looking forward to the most?
I think because we've done it, the eliminator, the final eliminator, recently I'm quite looking forward to the tyre flip. I think I've maybe hopefully got a wee heads up on it, like getting my hands on it, 4 or 5 weeks ago. Yeah. So I know what I need to do there. I'm hoping to get off to a good start with that, and then just take it from there with the other 2 events.
Yeah, and my dad was saying, I don't know if you've had a chance to have a wee look, but my dad's been predicting you do quite well in the final if you get there, because you make it really, really hard for yourself. You get to the eliminator and you put a lot of energy obviously into it, because I mean you're up against 2 other guys who are fighting to get into the semi-finals, the final. But it was quite funny how you did it last year, because you were in the day 1 eliminator, is not right? And the guys would say if you're in that, they're going to be knackered, but you made it through the groups.
I think I had a bad start last year. The yoke, that should have been a good event for me, I made a bit of a mess of it, so that kind of knocked my confidence, and it just snowballed through there. But winning the eliminator seemed to kind of give me a kick up the bum, so to speak, and it really boosted me and drove me on for the rest of the competition. I just built confidence from there. So the plan is, I wish your dad would stop tipping me, because he done that the last time for the eliminator, and we see what happened there. Yeah. But I think if I can get through day 1, day 2 without the eliminator this year, preserve as much energy, I really fancy my chances to get near that podium this year in the final. Definitely.
It's really hard to call, isn't it? It's so many events and some really classics coming back there, in the Titanic Compass or the Conan's Wheel. They brought that back, and the flag hoist, which is probably an event that you're probably looking at going, I think I do quite well in that.
I like the look of it. As I say, back in 2017 we done the Battle of Britain. Yeah. I just lifted the first one, because that's all it was required.
What happened in that show? Who did you beat there?
Well, I better not mention it, because one of them's the referee this weekend, so I might get a few more reps. Just kidding, tell. But no, so as I say, I've at least attempted it before and tried it, so I kind of know what to expect for that. So I'm looking forward to maybe getting a shot of that, and I'm confident I can look it.
Well, we'll wish you best, Scott. Anyway, good luck for today.
Cheers.
All right, David. Your first time UK Strongest Man. You've been waiting a long time for this, haven't you?
I get halfway, then something happens, like break, and then I got to start again.
And what have you had a bit of trouble with? Is it your Achilles?
Yeah, my Achilles is gone. It's in the jar somewhere. So.
And obviously the tyre flip is the first event today. You're probably what way are you approaching that today? Are you a bit nervous?
I'm just going to flip it and keep going to the end. It's my fast, and it's just going to take steady.
And is there any events that you're looking forward to today in the quarterfinals?
Log actually. Log just come on quite a lot recently, so looking forward to that. And then car holds a lot quite big, so it's an event for me.
Well, there was a wee bit of talk with you and your grip coming in the last contest. My dad has been winding you up a lot about that. when you went and done the anvil carry, you probably should have won it, a wheel strongest man.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of showboating. Will there be any showboating today?
Well, there's probably some room somewhere for a bit of showboating.
Yeah.
It's not quite at the end.
Yeah, well, that's good. And Sam, how are you feeling today?
Sorry, mate?
How are you feeling for today?
Yeah, not too bad. It's not the first time being here, so just soaking up everything. It's all part of the experience, but yeah, looking forward to it.
And you've got a big crowd coming with you today,
I know,
is that
yeah,
right?
today, thankfully, because of the prison I work at, it's only down the road.
Oh, God.
It's an excuse for everyone to get together, so yeah, it's massive crowd coming.
That's great. What about you, James? So they caught up with you yesterday a little bit, but I still see you haven't got rid of shoes. You wearing them in comp, the whole comp today?
Oh, yeah, 100%. These are my lucky comp shoes, so they're just being
That's great. And like, what event are you looking forward to today? What's the expectations?
To be honest, I'm not looking forward to a specific event. I'm just looking forward to getting going. Once you get that first event out of the way, the nerves go and you kind of gauge where you can go from there. I just want to make sure I have a solid start to the day and then try and build on that.
And what about the eliminator? Have you guys had a wee look at the eliminator? Thinking about what it looks like?
Yeah, it looks pretty brutal, but to be honest, it looks quite fun. It's different. We're all in the same boat. No one's kind of ever done it before, so it's going to be interesting. All of those challenges individually are quite tough.
Yeah.
So to do them back to back is it's going to be a big task. It'd be interesting to see if anybody completes it, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
be interesting to see if anyone's in it even twice. Today and tomorrow.
I certainly ain't planning on doing it twice.
That's brilliant, guys. Good luck for today, anyway.
Thank you very much.
There's the current champion, Gavin. How's things, man? Doing well?
Yeah, feeling good.
How you feeling?
Yeah, feeling in good shape, yeah.
Just back after World's Strongest Man. You look a bit burnt.
Yeah, it was very hot out there, mate, yeah. But I think a few people thought I wasn't going to show up just because I'd be a bit tired, but I'm in good shape for it. Some tough events, some new guys have shown up, so the format is quite different when in a show, and people are still struggling with the concept of how to win this show, and I think we haven't got to win every event to win this show. These are probably the toughest outdoor competition on the planet, huge weights. So yeah, I'm just going to focus on myself, enjoy it, and if I lose it, I lose it. There's somebody I was just beaten on the day. There's no excuses. If I was beaten, I was beaten. So I'm gonna make it tough for him anyway. But who knows? Let's see what. Can I make it 3 times? Yeah, I can. Yeah.
And even Andy pulled out there quite recently. Was that something that you had focused on in your head? Maybe as a competitor?
Yeah, because obviously he's a really strong guy, Andy is, and he was definitely gonna. He was not saying definitely wouldn't have made the finals, but he could have made the finals. I'm not sure if he said, I know he picked up an injury at the Worlds, his bicep wasn't feeling too good. He's got a busy season like the rest of us, so he's just looking after himself. I wish him all the luck. And he's not he's quite a funny guy as well, he enjoys taking the piss out of everybody, including himself. But him not being here makes it just a little bit easier. I'm not saying the guy replacing him is any weaker, but Andy's a very good strongman. But I wish him all the best and speedy recovery, and hopefully we'll cross paths later this season.
And who's going to be the competitor that you're really watching out for that could stop you from getting that hat-trick of wins here?
I try not to think of it like that, but Andrew Flynn is a really good athlete. I think he's been picked to win it. He was picked to win last year, and then unfortunately he was injured. So he's back with a vengeance this year. He's got some good events in the finals and some that don't suit him. So I hope he makes the finals, I really do. And then hopefully he can back there for that title. Because get on well with Andy. Everyone's a threat. If I don't perform, then I'm going to lose. But Andy, the beef is looking strong as well. Big James Williams behind you as well. But if I just focus on myself and nobody else, then focus on me. They forget about the game.
But it is the quarterfinals, Gavin. If we just get through it with us, without making us nervous. Probably made you nervous last year, didn't he?
I got a knack for just scraping through, I think. But is it professional or am I thinking about it? I don't know. It's a little bit of both. But yeah, last year I was like 30 odd stone. I was out of shape. And this year I'm a lot lighter. And a bit of better mindset, more professional approach. As you see from the breakfast. So I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm just going to go out there, enjoy it. Do what I do and let the result take care of itself.
Good luck today, Gavin.
Thank you very much.
The world's strongest barber.
Hello, mate.
Hey, how do you think?
You alright?
Yeah, how are you
How's the
feeling
hair?
today? Oh, your hair looks class. Did you bring that hair dryer? Did you bring that hair dryer?
I brought my hairdryer.
Did you bring your hair dryer? How are you feeling today, Lewis?
Feel great. Feel ready.
Some people are pumping you up for this. I mean, England's strongest man, you come third.
Yeah. A week's notice.
I mean, a week's notice, that's something that not a lot of people really are considering here.
I had a torn left glute as well.
Torn left
at
glute.
the time.
Have you rolled it out?
I'm podium this weekend.
Podium this weekend. Well, guys, you heard it here first. There's Packham for the podium. I mean, he's looking in some shape. And he's trained by Adam Bishop.
Trained with Bish full time. Trained by Rob Frampton.
Nice.
Good number of experience. You know, they've been the world's, most of their career. Especially Bish, he's top of the tree. So
yeah,
I've learned everything. I'm like a sponge.
And I mean, it'd be good if you could win this contest because Adam Bishop hasn't won it.
Wow.
Same with Rob Frampton, both of them second.
Imagine.
Both of them second.
But look what
that'll be some story.
Look what they've achieved in their career.
Yeah.
You know, Bish is going to pull 505 this year. It's a big year for everyone, so
it really
I can only add to that.
Yeah. Paul's in the line for breakfast, and I've had mine. Hi, Paul.
I'm meant to be in about 5 different places at once. I've got to go and do a VIP experience
My
now.
word, mate. Are you important now?
No, I feel important. I feel like I've got like a great weight on my shoulders.
Martin, you're definitely going to get burnt today as well.
I know. This is like every competition. The sun shines and I get sunstroke.
And I mean, he's wearing jeans as well.
I was gonna get me bacon and eggs out, and then it just didn't happen. So, listen, I could still go back to my room and change.
Yeah, how forward are you looking to all the fans coming here today? You live off the crowd, don't you?
I live off the crowd. I live for it.
Doncaster was a bit of a warm-up.
Doncaster was fantastic, great place, but this place here is proper special. It's a Premier League stadium with Premier League strongmen.
They're just a League One team, they're still good MK.
Well, listen, they could go. Listen, if this was in the Premier League and we turned up there, I'd be happy as well. So this is a fitting arena for such a good event. I can't wait for it. And you know what? I think the crowd are up for it. Last year we was here and we'd come just out of lockdown, so it was like people were still a little bit, tentative, and they didn't want to let go too much, and they've been locked away for a long time. Now look, the sun's shining, the people can come in, they can sit next to each other. Let's have it.
And plenty of double-edged swords anyway.
Plenty of double-edged. I try not to get in trouble. I do get in trouble sometimes, but and I try not to lead your dad into any holes with it as well.
I'm sure we'll be having plenty of fun and games with Big Tezza as well.
Big Tezza, yeah.
And here's
If we can get him a smile.
And this is what these guys are playing for here. That UK Strongest Man crown. There's the winner there. What a trophy that is. Mate, those shades are class. I need to get a pair of those.
These are the cheap ones.
They're the cheap ones. Had a wee bit of a flip of the tyre there. Do you know how long that takes us to set that up? You guys just flipping down easy.
I'll put it back up for you.
Put it back.
Just trying out various. I brought 3 different pairs of shoes with me.
What did you?
Just try different options. So I think I found the one that's best at the 3. Got a few practice flips in.
Yeah, because it's probably a wee bit different than what you're used to here. Because the tyres are normally on concrete probably for you guys in most shoes.
Yeah.
But we tend to use the plan. It can be a wee bit slippy, particularly in the rain.
Yeah.
So what are you going? Are you going for them wee numbers? Are you?
Yeah. These are fairly new. These are what I do most of my training in.
Yeah.
Seem to be kind of good all rounder, some Metcons. So yeah, get a wee warm up on this tyre and hopefully they stick to the wood.
Are you going to stay away from the eliminator this time round?
Well,
so
we'll see. Yeah, there's, the guys are a lot of really good guys here, and just to make it to this stage is great for me. Feeling confident, I can have a go at the big boys.
Yeah.
But the eliminator, it's not the worst event for me.
Yeah.
Fit enough. Can do all the implements on their own. So yeah.
You're very good at loading, aren't you? You're very.
Yeah, my forte is loading and stones. So.
What about that dumbbell? That dumbbell looks very awkward. But you've had quite recently. You've had a bit of a feel of it already. So.
Yeah, thankfully, I was in the eliminator beforehand. And I got a good feel there. I managed 3 reps on the day. I got a 4th, but didn't quite lock it out. So, for one today, even after all the other events, should be good for it. But we'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But in terms of the dumbbell itself, when you're racing up against 2 other guys, are you going to be focused on them, or is it just about pressing that dumbbell?
Anything can happen, even if the guys are way in front of me. You know, when I get to the dumbbell, it's just about me, and focus on how it feels, get the balance right, just get everything right, because you've maybe only got one or 2 shots at it. You know, you'll be tired. Even just cleaning that thing with the handle, it's so thick, it's really tough. So, you know, get one shot and do it right, and don't worry about anybody else.
Matt, did you like that video then, which one passes out?
Oh God, yeah, why not? You know, show the fat man passing out, why don't you? Mind you, if there's any warmers happening today, I can tell you now.
I mean, how are you feeling today? You look strong.
Pretty good.
You look focused.
Yeah, pretty good. Get some more water down me now, and I'm pretty confident for day 1. Avoid the eliminator, so that's the main goal.
Because I remember last year you didn't have a lot of prep time last
year.
No,
I had retired the year before. I think I had 2 weeks before the Welsh qualifier.
Yeah.
And then Glenn rung me up 2 weeks before the event saying you're in. So I think in total I'd only been back training for about 2 months.
Yeah.
So, and I made mistakes on the day. I was listening to other people trying to stay reserved.
Yeah.
So this year now, treat each day like an individual comp. I'll be happy.
It's the toughest show on the planet. Really
exactly,
is difficult. Anyway.
I don't care where I place during day 1 and 2, as long as it's not in the eliminator.
Yeah, that eliminator looks absolutely dreadful.
I like it though. I said, look, if he lets me have a go at it after the finals, I'll have a go. It looks amazing. I was like, I want it to be an event.
Do you want another video of Strongman passes out?
Yeah. Set it up at the end and I'll have a go, but not as an eliminator.
No.
But no, it looks like an amazing event.
Yeah, I know.
But,
it's going to be good. It's going to be one hell of a show anyway.
Yeah, I like the ways the events this year seem more balanced between, so, you know, you're not going to get the big 1 rep maxes turn up and demolish, and the same way, the mobile guys, the weights are right for about even.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's going to play a bit of a thing now is the heat.
The heat, so it's going to be warm.
But I'm hoping Gav doesn't press that 180 log. I want to be the first person to press it in history.
Yeah,
so.
and you 2 were in the Battle of Britain
together. I went for it,
and
I lost my balance as I locked out. And then
you were the closest out of the...
Yeah, so... The goal is fast 160 just to get first place, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then just for fun and to be the first person to do it, I'm going to go for that 180.
That'll be some statement. That'll be really some statement today.
So I think it's the only event I'm going to go absolutely all out on.
Yeah.
Unless I have to. But yeah.
That's good. That's
as long as I'm not in the eliminator, I said I've done well.
Yeah.
First 2 days, try and beat myself, because I've made day 2 before.
Yeah.
And then my competition starts day 3 then. That's when I'm competing against everyone else. So I find it's the better way for me.
Yeah,
looking good.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
There's Cammy. All right, Cammy.
Hey, how are you? You okay?
This is for the Ultimate Strongman YouTube. How are you feeling for the show today?
Oh, good.
Second
it's going to be
year
cracking, yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Look at it. My office. Yeah, can you believe it? Look at that. Amazing. Yeah. In fact, some would say unbelievable, but not me.
Our cameraman Paul, give us a wave. Yeah.
Well guys, our first discipliner, UK strongest man.
Jesus.
I think I've got a fucking hole. 3, 2, let's get them out. How's it going?
How's things?
Good.
Do you see all the crowd coming in here? What an atmosphere it's going to be here today.
I think it's going to be a fantastic show. Really looking forward to it. A few new faces as well, which is always good. That's one thing UK Strongest Man always delivers, new talent. Yeah, I'm really excited to watch it. I'm looking forward. I think there's going to be a battle between Paul Smith and Gavin Bilton for the title, if I'm honest. But, you know, there's a few other guys that can get in there. But I personally think that's going to be the battle, and I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, and what does it take to win UK Strongest Man? You've won it before. I mean, 3 days of competition.
I mean, we were talking about it earlier, funny enough, me and Martin, and I think it's probably almost definitely the hardest competition I've done. It's, you know, forget about, obviously, you know, going to world's strongest man, you're against the best guys in the world, this is the best guys in the UK. But in terms of like how brutal the competition is, the amount of events, the consecutive 3 days of competition, it is, in my opinion, the hardest competition, you know, in the world as far as I'm concerned. It's really tough. So, you know, the guys that are obviously well conditioned as well as being strong are going to do well. And also it's about, you know, trying to save as much energy as you can coming through. So the strongest guys probably won't be like firing at 100% on day 1 and 2, but they're obviously still going to have to work to do enough to make sure they qualify for the final.
Cillein! Let's go, get in the rhythm! Let's go, Cillein! Don't worry about it, keep going! All the way, Cillein! Getting better! Keep going! Keep going, Cillein! Come on, Cillein, let's go! Keep going, Cillein! Last rep! Last one! Well, goodness! How's things? Good?
Yeah, good.
We had a few people disappointed about you not doing the log lift, but as you can see, you're still here. Some people didn't believe you'd still be here, but it's pretty clear you're here in front of all these people. But what are you making of the show so far?
Great competition, very nice. Arena, looking good.
Yeah. Do you think anyone will press that final log, that 180 kilos?
We'll see. It's not easy.
Not easy. There you go.
It's a big run to finish with all 5 logs. You need to be very strong.
Yeah, very strong like you, Zydrunas.
Aye, sorry, no, absolutely buzzing. The chain and anchor drag's always been a good event for me, it's been a banker, so I didn't get a fumble in the sack pull at first, but luckily I managed to catch up in the chain and anchor, and luckily enough Lewis ran out of time to press the dumbbell, so because there was no way I was pressing it because my elbow was in agony, so I was never pressing that dumbbell today, so I'm just happy that I managed to win.
If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe below, and let's see some great comments of what you'd like to see. And if you want to go to an Ultimate Strongman show, get your tickets, ultimatestrongman.tv, and we'll see you there.